Before we start, I just want to say that we've reached a milestone of £2,100 raised. So thank you to all the donators so far.
Brilliant, that's really, really good news.
Right, okay.
Also, I'm going to get this out of the way. This was a donation incentive, so this is happening throughout the course of the run. I'll probably flag down a few airplanes and things.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think I heard some heckling.
Did you do a countdown?
Yep. Yeah, should we do a countdown, Jay?
Yep.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So, your category is 0% all town members. Can you explain what that means?
Yeah, so 0% means I'm not picking up any items, and all town members means that I'm going to fight every boss in this.
Fantastic.
So the first movement tech that I'm using is a hidden tech. It's called a quick drop. Basically, whenever you're in the air, press the jump button again and the down arrow together, and you will fall slightly faster.
So it's basically aggressive jumping.
In both directions.
Yeah, okay.
This means that I'll be doing this for the entire thing. Which is going to be wonderfully fun.
Which category did you run last one? It was just 0%. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
0%, 10 town members.
So the
which
difference,
is just
difference between this is you've got to get all of the town members to join your party.
Yes.
Oh god, this is cursed. This is please never take damage. The Wario sounds absolutely cursed. That was another donation incentive, wasn't it?
Yes.
You people voted for this.
That is quite loud. We're going to hear wahs all wrong.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, hopefully David won't take too much damage.
Not all of it, but in certain parts it's going to be relatively heavy.
Oh dear.
Yes. So now I've acquired the second reason that my left arm will need amputation after this game, which is ribbon, which means I can now deal damage to things.
Oh god, it's doing it again.
Yep.
This is essentially a way for us to torture the tech crew who have done an extremely good job over the course of the event.
Yes.
With Wario noises, sorry. Yeah.
Do you have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, go for it.
We have £12 donated from Blue Rail. The comment is, final donation, sad to see it's nearly over. Thanks again for allowing me to be part of this amazing event and hope to be back next time. This donation is to round up the donation total because the round numbers look better.
Oh, lovely.
Yes,
so that brings up to 2,100.
Yeah, brings us to £2,100
Fantastic.
pounds and 26 pence. We can't see that.
Yeah, it doesn't appear on the stream that. I think one of the big donations we had earlier was to try to ensure that the number was exactly 2,000. Oh no, 100 or something. But yeah. Okay.
Ah, that's a shame.
So is this this is your first boss fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is kind of a bullet helly game in a lot of respects as far as the boss fights go.
Yeah. Lost a bit of time though, just because if they jumped into the air, ideally you get them down before that.
Brilliant.
Right. So there's another movement tech. If you quick drop into a wall, you can launch off it, which is incredibly useful for getting some fast horizontal velocity.
So this is one of the
now we
beach
teleport
levels.
to the beach. There's going to be a few of these beach episodes.
So David, can you explain the plot of this game?
Yes. So I woke up in a forest and discovered that I'm no longer a rabbit, but a human person with rabbit ears.
Ah, okay, right. And what are you going to do about it?
Shoot other human people with rabbit ears.
Good. Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up.
some
God.
human people
This is such
with
a cursed noise. Who funded this donation incentive? Thank you for giving money to charity, but also... When did you find this? Because it was only today we decided on this.
It was just in the workshop.
I'm starting to think that WA incentive wasn't a great idea.
You're starting to think that now after 4 minutes of a 2.5 hour run.
Yes.
It doesn't play all the time.
Yeah. No,
Does
only
it
when-
happen when you get hit?
Yeah, it's when he
Yes.
takes damage.
And it doesn't play every time I get hit. I haven't determined exactly what the...
Oh, interesting.
How often do you take damage?
most of the time, I'm trying to avoid it.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Right, she also jumps into the air, and I was a bit worried that I was going to have to...
Another beach episode coming up.
it's still the same beach.
It's still the
Just
same
a
beach.
very long beach.
Very nice bridge as well.
Oops.
Oh my god. So cursed.
Yes. So now I'm basically just trying to find my way home. Okay. Just done a prologue, less than 5 minutes. It's a good start.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
how many bosses have you done so far then? Is that 3?
I haven't recruited anyone yet.
You haven't I haven't recruited any of the town members yet. How many town members are there in total?
24.
24. Fantastic,
Right.
okay.
About 5 of them will be added at once. A lot of the early boss fights will we'll see those again.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, you see them in a sort of an evolved form, don't you?
Yeah.
I remember a few from the last run, although...
Yeah.
Of course, at the end of this... Oh, I remember, yes, Ice Cream Lady, yes. She,
Yes. You seem to have some higher sound effects volume.
yeah, I mean, it sounds okay here. Catching it, but I think Jay's going to just adjust the volume for Twitch. Is that okay now? Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay. So this boss definitely comes back in 2 forms, right?
Yeah.
In a red form and a blue form.
Yes.
Yeah. Wario is absolutely cursed.
Yes. The background screaming is basically going to be me.
Yeah. Essentially, it gives us a rare view inside the runner's internal monologue.
Yes. Right. So go back here.
Okay. So why have you teleported out there?
Right. So our first boss is, or rather, the first set of bosses is on a specific route, which basically loops us around the map, or the majority of the map. We have to do the prologue first in order to actually get to those bosses.
Okay.
So we have to make it all the way there, and then we make it to a save point there, so that we can teleport back to it when we need it.
Interesting. Yeah. Sorry, I should move away from the mic to breathe in. I think it's just an inbuilt instinct to hearing Wario at this point.
Right, I'm gonna try for a slight skip that
Oh.
only speeds up if I do it in like the first 2 or 3 times,
Okay.
which I failed. It's very, very specific. You can
Okay.
jump up there.
I mean, it looks like you're meant to be able to go up there anyway.
Yes, you can. You can with items. It's a lot easier.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, but of course you're picking up no items for this run. So
Yes.
how exactly does that impact the difficulty of the later bosses? For example?
It makes them a bit longer, but most of them have some text to make them a bit easier.
Right. So most of them you can do mechanically anyway, but items
Yes.
just help. Yeah.
It does mean that the margin for error is
It's a bit lower. Yeah.
lower because I can't gain health
Exactly. Yeah.
or much in the way of healing items.
Okay. So what does this boss do? What's a thing?
Mostly jump around and generally be annoying as all heck to actually hit.
When they hit you, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they stack.
Oh, they stack, do they? Oh, that's good. Please don't get hit by lots of tiny bullets in quick succession. That'd be awful.
I mean, the good news is that after I get hit, there is a certain bit of invulnerability, which will be useful for some parts where I need to basically take some hits to get through it, at which point you're basically being selective about what you get hit by.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what is the number above their head exactly?
That's the total damage I've done.
Okay.
This fight's actually going to go really well.
Brilliant, well done.
I'm
That's
not going to get to sort of
How's that normally
special
go?
attack stage.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So
Which
they have a
is-
different attack cycle after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. When they drop below a certain health, they
Okay, right.
yeah, you can tell because it brings up a portrait
This is
of
the
them.
limbo portion of Rabi Ribi.
Yes.
So what is the sort of world record pace for this category?
Well, there's one other run. It's real time is 2.5 hours.
Yep.
I'll be lucky if I make that.
Cool. What is your PB so far?
Probably around. Ooh, damn! Missed a bit of a skip there.
Oh, I see.
So this is something that was originally patched out by the developer and then
Yeah.
added back in just for speedrunners.
So it's good when developers do that for their
Effectively,
games.
what you do is you start to load a game,
Yep.
and any of the loaded saves below 4
Yep.
will cause the next thing you killed in a mini-boss fight to end the mini-boss fight early.
Ah, right. Okay, that's quite interesting.
Now this is an important but difficult bit of tech, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to have to restart. Basically, I need to get that egg
Yep.
by using the walls that she makes to
To a wall bouncer.
do some movement tech. And I need to get hit by that.
So what are you trying to do with the lasers there? You're trying to avoid them?
No, I need to get hit, but at a specific point.
Oh, did you
So-
get hit on the corner?
No, not quite.
Okay.
So the first thing that you need to do is a reverse wall jump, which is where you face away from the wall you want to jump off and jump off a wall. This works.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Got that. So now we can move on. After taking the hit, you can then do what's called a wall kick by quick dropping into the wall, which will vault you up.
Yeah. So you're essentially trying to... Yeah, so
Yes.
wall jumps in this game, you have to face away from the wall to jump up them.
No, there is an item for wall jumps. This is a reverse wall jump, which
Okay.
is another hidden tech.
So, in a regular wall jump, you would face towards the wall
Yeah,
that you want to jump up, but...
it doesn't matter which way you face
Right,
in
okay.
a regular wall jump. You just jump off the wall. Right, okay, so that's one person recruited.
Okay,
You can
fantastic.
see at the top there, it says Town 1.
Ah, right, okay, so that'll be our counter for
Yes.
the town during the run.
Yes.
Useful. This is the snow level.
Yep.
Right. Well, that's
So,
quite pretty.
Across this whole thing, there are certain enemies that I'm just trying to kill as quickly as possible,
Yeah.
and some that I'm leaving alive. Basically, I need to get money
Yep.
from killing enemies, but also I need to...
What's the importance of money in this game?
So you use money to buy buffs, which will make
Um,
some of the later boss fights doable.
Cool, and they're not items for the purposes of this run.
Yeah, they don't count towards the item sent, which is also at the top.
Oh yes, so it is. Yeah. And you're going to have that stay at 0 for the entire game.
Not quite.
Oh, you're not? I thought it was
Probably
0.1.
not quite. Probably hits 0.05%.
Ah, okay.
I will explain why that is.
When we
the
get
case.
there. Yeah, sure, okay. Is this your favourite category of the game?
It's hard to say.
Okay.
I haven't run all of them.
No.
I want to move on to doing some items ones because they have more interesting movement skips.
I imagine they're also slightly faster.
Generally, yes.
Yeah.
But I need to practice them a lot more.
Yeah, cool.
I just
Future WASD?
potentially.
While you're here, could you explain about the story of this game, if there is one? That's
Yes.
relevant?
So as I said, you wake up as a human person with rabbit ears after spending a life as a rabbit. So you're basically spending your entire time trying to figure out how to turn yourself back and why you were turned into a human person in the first place.
And there are a community of other similar humans with rabbit ears, right?
Right, yes. Those people have fake rabbit ears, and they're obsessed with finding rabbits.
I see.
Which is problematic for you, being a rabbit.
Being a rabbit.
And somehow they can tell the difference between you, being a rabbit,
and one of them.
And another one of them.
I'd
Nobody
argue
else can.
disguising themselves as the group that they're trying to find is
Yes.
possibly not the most constructive solution
Yes.
to this.
So the rest of society views these people as freaks,
Yeah.
like as you would expect.
What rabbits that are human?
No. People obsessed with finding rabbits
Oh,
to
I
the point
see,
that they
I see.
put
Okay.
rabbit ears on their head.
Yeah.
And everyone else confuses you for one of those people.
Oh, I see. So you really get it the worst from both
Yeah.
worlds, don't you? Yeah. To the human world, you're some sort of
Yes.
crazed obsessive, and to the crazed obsessives, you're
The target of their crazed obsession.
exactly yes.
So I'm assuming that's all the enemies you're seeing. They are the obsessors.
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't realize this game was so twisted.
Yes.
I mean, you wouldn't know it from the art style. Looks about
Yeah.
as gritty as a cuddle souffle, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm recruiting people to help me by beating them up
Yes, yeah,
for various reasons.
that's the persuasion tactic in this game, isn't it? If I punch you enough, you'll join my side.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, sometimes it's because people are completely irrational and won't listen to you until you've beaten them up.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And
some people, eh?
some of them are just completely different reasons.
Yeah.
I also noticed you have a little fairy character following you.
Yes.
What's that about?
Is that?
So they were the first person that I didn't beat up
Right. Okay.
because I didn't have anything to beat them up with. And they're on the run from
I like
a
to think that
nerd,
is the only reason.
the most deadly of people, a scientist. They were captured.
Are they actually just a
so-
fairy canonically?
Yes.
Ah.
They
What is the name of the fairy?
ribbon.
Ribble.
Ribbon. Yes. Or Ribi for short.
Ribi. Ah. Is your character named Rabi perchance?
No. My character.
Because she's a rabbit.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
The rabbit.
Can I just ask? Is the Wario hit sound? Is it a mod or is it in game?
Yeah, no, it's a
No,
mod.
it's a workshop mod,
It's
yeah.
just a workshop mod.
Okay, I was wondering for the sound of the developers there.
Although, this is also good news, where I didn't get any of the annoying text from there. So this is probably one of the more annoying parts of the run. You need to avoid taking damage as much as possible, or take damage from very specific sources.
Okay.
Um,
Why?
Because there isn't a really good place to heal yourself, and taking damage from the wrong sources does a lot.
Okay.
So as a general rule, you want to avoid contact with fish and people with rabbit ears,
Okay.
and you want to walk into little rocks with faces.
Okay.
And similarly, if you're going to get hit,
I assume you
It's
don't
not
want to
by
do things like
spikes.
that. Yeah. Okay.
if you want to get hit, you walk into the rocks with faces, and you get hit by the projectiles of the fish
see.
and rabbits with faces. So you do get some healing from things that you kill. It's generally not as much as the damage that they deal. Wow, this is bad.
Ooh, ooh. So you're avoiding. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fish which you're presumably
Yeah.
trying to avoid.
Ideally, I want to.
Who are the, I can't quite make out who
okay.
the. So that's a rock with face. That's a fish.
Yeah.
That's a human and rabbit ears, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that a critical health sound? Or?
Yep. And that's game over.
That is a death. Okay. But this isn't Iron Man or anything, so you can.
No.
Yeah, carry on. Iron Man.
Although, yeah.
Hardcore. That's what I mean.
I'll have to start again. This is why it's one of the more annoying bits of sort of platform.
Yeah.
All of it exacerbated by the fact that because you're underwater, your movement is a lot slower.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it's a slow part of the run to die on because you have to do a lot again. Okay. What's the backstory behind the rocks with faces?
They don't have backstory,
Okay,
as far as I'm aware.
that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, do you ask that about Mario?
I suppose I don't ask what the Goomba's backstory is, or the turtles, who probably have a name, but I forget. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, this game is meant to have more of a backstory than Princess Trapped in Castle, so just wondering.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit noises. I'm gonna hear those when I close my eyes tonight.
I'm going to be making it when I close my eyes tonight. Come on. Yeah, well, this part's going a lot better because I have way more health.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you do. So the blue bar is your health, right?
No, blue bar is the mana. The green bar next to a picture of my face is my health.
Oh, I see. What's the red bar on your?
Oh, above ribbon.
Yeah, yeah.
That's boost points. So
Okay.
When those charge up, you can do a special attack.
You do a special, I see. Cool. And I assume the blue
Although-
bar above ribbon is ribbon's mana, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
although-
So for health, I should definitely be looking at the bottom corner. The bottom left
yeah.
corner. Yeah.
Right.
So how big's the speedrunning community for this game?
It's just pretty big.
Good.
And pretty active.
I remember you mentioning chatting to a lot of them in the lead up and after your run last year. And
Yeah.
Good.
And occasionally they will just send pictures of rabbits in chat.
Yeah.
So-
You showed me some of the memes from that Discord, and I hear
Yes.
they're very good. So what does this boss fight do? Apart from shoot orbs of energy at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
In these early boss fights, we don't bother too much with avoiding attacks.
Okay.
Uh,
Why? Is it just easier to
because-
take them and attack back?
yeah. Because they don't deal a lot of damage, and avoiding them often puts you out of position.
I see.
from
Okay.
being
So
able
the
to deal
idea is
damage
just tank the
yourself.
damage and kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. But later on, obviously, that'll be enough to kill
Yeah.
you in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Later on, you'll be chunked for way too much, and
Okay.
some attacks just are not worth
I see.
trying to tank.
Does this game have difficulty settings?
Yes.
Ah, I see. And is this?
Yeah. So we're on casual
Okay.
because anything else would significantly increase the runtime.
Absolutely,
As
because you
much-
couldn't, for
as
example,
much as
then do
anything
things
else.
like ignore the attacks for the easy bosses, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I imagine it'll be
The
above
bosses
them.
will have more health.
Yes, that's the other thing. So you can't just go for a all guns blazing, kill them approach.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some bosses will, when they drop below a certain health, just get buffs.
Well, you've already gone through the bosses when they drop below a certain health have special attacks. But
Yes.
Yeah. I imagine that just gets exacerbated afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a small hiccup there in I have to fall a certain amount. Right. Okay, so now I've picked up my 5th Easter egg. I get a special attack, which is incredibly useful because not only does it do a lot of damage, it fills up my combo meter, which allows me to do more damage.
So what is
for a single attack.
what is Ribi's special attack?
It depends on the type of attack you're doing.
Okay.
We'll only we'll probably see both across the whole thing.
So is there melee and ranged, or what's the? What do you mean by attack type?
So I have two types of shot currently.
Yep.
I have the default one and the one that I get from collecting Easter eggs.
Ah, cool.
So this is the special attack for the blue one. It will launch homing missiles at the thing. And I'm just doing that because she's gone off screen, but still targetable.
Ah, I see. Despite her being a god off screen, you will now kill her, right?
Yeah.
Or beat her up until she joins your gang?
Yep, okay.
So you're 4 town members now?
Yes. Now we can progress the story a little.
Okay. So you beat people up, they join your merry band of rabbit people.
Yes.
And
Do you have time for some donations?
Yes, go for
absolutely.
We have a £10 donation from the Resident Drug Lord that says, ask StarCraft speedrun when. We have a £7.68 donation from Anonymous and a £100 donation from Anonymous.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Thank you very much for your
Thank you very much for
donations.
the donations.
Thank you much, Anonymous, whoever you are.
Yeah. That's very good. Total at 22.17 at the moment, which is extremely impressive. We're really go for that. It's a good amount of money.
Yes, thank you so much to all the donators so far. It's
Yeah.
the highest amount we've raised it for a WASD so far. It's all going to
and
special effect.
It's really good. No, I'm too bad with it. Nice. Okay, so this is. Hang on, is this the same boss you fought a minute ago?
No.
No, okay, sorry. Because they did an attack that was similar to one they did.
They did an attack that's similar to the one that I did.
Oh,
because it's basically a clone of me.
Oh, okay, I see. So you're fighting your friends.
Yes, and now I'm going to fight them again.
Okay, why are you going to go fight them again?
Because it progresses the story. So
I see.
what I'm doing here is I'm going to the normal human world
Okay.
in order to try and figure out
Yes, this looks normal.
exactly where it was that I was turned into a human.
Okay.
But we keep being assaulted by weaves and things that look almost exactly like me.
Okay. So weeps.
No, that look like my character.
Oh, okay. Well, the humans with rabbit is.
Yes, these.
Ah,
And you notice that they also have a fairing. And they're also very good at dodging these egg attacks, which is very annoying.
so that is a clone of you then, right?
Yes, that is exactly what that is. Okay, I'm actually going to
Please
start
get
this
hit
fight
less
again.
because these Wario wars, they're getting to me.
Oh, you can
So-
feel free to
sorry
take
to-
off the headset at any time.
Sorry to break this to you, Jay. Have a look at the current runtime. 2 more hours of this, my friend.
I know they donated for this, but I still feel sorry for the viewers, even if they did it to themselves.
You did this to yourself, Twitch chat.
The present viewers cannot be held responsible for the past viewers' crimes.
That's true. It was funded a while ago.
Okay, so this is a ribbon attack from something that
Okay.
I was supposed to invulnerable of playing that, and I was too busy talking.
Ah, okay.
Serves me right. Right, there we go. The shop has new items. This is something that we do not care about.
Because this is a 0 item run.
Yes, and you get given an item just for going into the shop.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ah, right. So you don't even want to entertain the idea.
So we take ourselves back to the beach. And here's the first item that we're canonically supposed to pick up. But we won't. We just take ourselves up here.
So you're actually meant to take an item there.
Yes,
Okay.
a hammer, which
That's
I
what
can
I
use
mean-
to smack people
Right. Okay.
in the teeth.
Oh yeah. Yes. I think I saw you pick that up during the last Murder Percent run, didn't you? Or something similar.
No, I didn't do it during the murder run because I'd forgotten at that point that I actually
right,
could.
yeah. Okay. There will be another murder run in a bit.
Yes. We'll have to make sure that we get time for that.
Yeah, it'd be good.
So now we're taking ourselves to a new place, and this is actually the worst non-boss area.
Okay, so why is this so bad?
Because I got to go through it twice.
Ah,
Is the main reason.
okay. Why do you have to go through it twice?
Because if I don't, I would be forced to pick up an item.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So I have to go all the way around once to defeat a boss. And then
Is that the main thing with this run? Is it I mean, that you have to do so much to avoid picking up items that it really
yes,
does?
items will be forced upon you
Okay.
at certain points.
Okay.
So you just have to...
You're really trying to resist them in
Yeah.
the game.
Ones that are completely unavoidable don't count as items towards the
Oh,
count.
I see, and so that's why you're not entirely at 0.0. You won't be.
As in any item that I'm forced to pick up.
Yeah. Won't count.
Due to story.
Oh, and it won't count on the percentage. Oh, I see.
For example, the things that give me invulnerability frames.
Okay.
Don't count towards that. Yes. The other reason this place is so annoying is that everything seems to have a lot of health.
Right, yeah, and that...
It's a very bad job of dying. So it's mostly an exercise in avoiding things
Yeah.
as much as possible. Also, there's a lot of spikes.
Yeah, there are a bit, aren't there? Oh. Good job.
Is that an echo double hit, Wario?
I mean, I've been told they do stack, so, yeah.
It's entirely possible.
Could well be an echo double hit.
I don't know what the sound bites are taken from. And this is an incredibly fun bit. Oops.
I think the creator of the workshop item tortured Wario in a lair and recorded it.
Because we need this thing to destroy these walls. So
Oh,
we
I
just
see.
kind of have to sit and wait around for it to actually fire things. And try to avoid getting hit ourselves.
That's good. What's that yellow glowing light?
That's a healing station.
Ah, okay.
Now we're in a mini boss fight. We're going to spam both of the invulnerability frames and use some boost here to stack up the bonus. As you can see, we're currently on SS, which is giving me 30% more damage on hit.
Ah, yeah.
Which is very useful.
Extremely. In fact, you're draining it very quickly. Oh, I see. So there are two enemies to your boss. Yeah. Does the other one gain an ability when the first dies?
Yes.
Nice.
They will bring the other one back to life after a certain amount of time.
So
you want
right,
you want to chunk them down at relatively.
Like those Act 3 enemies inside this boy.
Yeah. You know the ones. There we go.
Awesome. Okay.
It's not the cleanest I've ever done that, but
That
it'll
other one
do.
seemed to get some sort of invuln as well, though. Was that?
It gets a small heal,
Okay.
not notable.
Right.
I'm going to go over here to take an egg and take pain while doing it.
I suppose knowing where the hidden exits are is also a huge part of this run, because there
Yeah.
are a lot of them.
Yeah.
We've already seen a good half a dozen, I think.
Yeah. So you need 5 to get the egg attack, and then additional ones will increase the damage. Okay. They're always worth picking up.
And then, again, they're not items, right? The Easter eggs?
Yeah, no. I meant to my friend there. Alright. Those bats are also really annoying because their flying patterns are ridiculous.
Yeah. What are those? I want to call them dogs with bones as heads.
Yes. I believe that they're literally called bony meats.
Okay, lovely.
And just they are exactly that.
Yeah.
Actually, when we first get in here, we basically talk to a person who says, "Can you help me find mine?" The short answer is that we don't
Okay.
find it. It just comes back to him,
Oh,
and it's
right.
totally not one of the ones that we murder.
Yeah. That's what we like to think.
But considering that we were given the quest to find a specific one, going
Yeah.
around shooting them doesn't seem like the most sensible idea.
It doesn't. That is a
But
scorched
again-
earth policy of finding a lost pet.
But again, it doesn't really matter to us because we never actually did the mission in the first place.
And what's the reward? Is it an item? Or?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So we want the reward. I like how it continues after death.
Yes. This part's going to be awkward for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't come into it with enough health, really.
Right.
So I'm going to have to take things very slowly. And secondly, it's just a relatively annoying
Yeah.
mess of thing to go through anyway.
Oh.
So I'm going to keep myself up here,
Yep.
as painful as it is, and just fire some homing shots down.
Yep.
To
I got rid of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent that one a bit slowly, didn't you? Because
Yeah,
you
I'm
didn't
gonna
want
have
to
to take
risk
this
getting in the middle of things.
one more hit from anything is going to take me down here. So, okay, now I can survive one more, like that.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are these resets not going to give you that health back? They're not, are they?
No, it goes based on an autosave.
Ah, I
So-
see. And you didn't have much health going into this bit.
Yeah. For a second there, I thought I was about to take a bone to the teeth.
Yeah. So what? Like 2 or 3 hits going to kill you here.
Yeah. Yes. This is why it's quite useful that killing certain things will give you health. Oh, that's not useful.
You're in slightly better shape than you were last time.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright because
I think you're 2 hits away now.
Those
something like
ducks can't come up to hit me
that. Is that
anymore.
what they are?
will,
Ducks? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
They will die eventually. I mean,
Are they ducks with tongues? Oh no, that's just a red bill. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're ducks without wings or feet.
Okay.
Yes.
Most ducks do have at least wings.
Ah,
Oh,
Ah.
that was unlucky.
right. I tried to.
Quickly get past that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna
The
go back up?
entire area is going
Going a bit wrong.
messy.
This Wario sound is awfully familiar to me, and that's a sad thing.
Yes.
No, trust me, if it's familiar now, just you wait. It'll be so familiar. Just don't get hit.
Yeah.
Be fine.
I really shouldn't be.
Yeah.
There isn't much here that I should have to take damage from. Okay.
Okay. You're through this bit with more health than you've had before. But the problem
Yes.
is you have to take it cautiously, don't you? Because
Yeah.
yeah. It's like every attempt will take you longer, and there's a high risk of failure still.
Yeah. Right. This should be fine.
Yeah, you look like you're through the worst of it now. This is where you died last time, right?
Yeah, a bit before this.
Oh yeah.
So now we have to wait for this bone to get all the way here, which is going to take a while. In the meantime,
How was your day?
I'm going to
Stretch your arms. Yeah.
have a bit of a...
How are those light sticks for 7 you, Sam?
They're going great. I'm realising they're not showing up brilliantly on stream in terms of how well the colours come out. But
No, can you direct me to the nearest toilets, please?
Up there.
Ah,
I
and
think.
where are the next ones?
I don't know. I mean there are some down here I think as well.
Ah, okay, right, yep.
Okay,
Where is the fire exit?
Here, and here.
Things that it
Okay,
would
thank
have
you,
been
Sam.
useful
Directly
to ask
upwards,
at the
so,
start
yeah.
of the event,
Exactly. Yes.
not during the last run.
Yeah. I think there are 3 fire exits in this building, but I did not prepare a sufficient routine to tell you exactly where they are.
SMH my head.
Right. Right. Okay. Have you got to another checkpoint since?
Some auto saves have happened, yes.
Okay, cool.
Another one there.
How are you meant to discover the holes in the wall? Are you just meant to rub up against all the walls until
Yeah.
you find them?
Yes.
Okay.
Similarly, there is an item that you get, which is basically a bomb, which will blow up walls.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. But presumably only some of the walls, like not.
Yeah, not all of them.
Yeah. There are some.
Yes.
There are some like that are slightly faded. And I assume it works on them or something.
Yeah.
They're just further back into Axe or something. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Another boss fight. Missed.
So are these sort of cluster bombs they're dropping?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, ow,
This
ow.
entire boss fight, not overly enjoyable.
Yeah.
All of the movements are really janky, and some things are just impossible to dodge. It's made even better by the boss putting themselves in the ceiling. This is bad RNG.
Why is this bad RNG?
Because I can't hit them, I've got to wait for them to come all the way back
Right.
down.
Okay. So it's an attack that you
Then
can't
they
target.
touch. Yeah.
Yeah. What exactly are they throwing?
And they're throwing meaty bones. that
Ah,
detonate
right. Yeah. I
on
mean, they look
impact.
like them, but I mean,
This
they
is
seem to explode on impact. Have you got to fight them now?
yes. This is less than ideal. This isn't really.
Did you not
something
want
else.
those attacks to trigger in the first place? Is that the?
No, because again, I can't hit the boss.
Yeah.
Time spent not hitting the boss is bad.
Yeah. Those are great. Look at those textures. Gorgeous.
The last one comes along, and it's incredibly long.
Oh, that's
I shouldn't have really got hit there. Well, it was a bad boss fight, really.
You're fairly
The
near. Yeah,
problem-
you're near the boss. aren't you?
the whole thing was a bit scuffed. I just
Okay.
but probably should have just hit the reset button early. Yeah.
Ooh.
So this is one of those undodgeable attacks.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much room there, is there? I suppose can you not get in the pit?
Yeah, there's spikes in that pit.
Ah, I see. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh yes, there are, aren't there? Sorry, I can't go see. What are you meant to do for undodgeable attacks? I mean, obviously not dodge them, but you're just meant to tank it.
You can tank it, or you can use invulnerability things. To,
Okay.
get through 'em.
I think the camera has paused again. Stream crew. There we go. Oop, and we're back. Hello,
Okay,
stream. How you doing?
They're doing this one again. Ugh.
Wait, why have you got to do this boss again?
They did another thing where they just put themselves completely off screen.
Right.
I was gonna have to fight basically the mini boss fight again.
Okay, right. Fighting this one instead.
Just not having good luck with the poison boss attacks. Perpetuated by the fact that I'm not doing a good job of genuinely surviving the boss or killing it quick enough. Come again.
Oh,
Session of ducks.
I really didn't think they were ducks. I thought they were sort of slimes, you know.
I mean, more or less the same.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Yeah.
I've never had to deal with that so many times.
Okay.
What started off with a few good boss fights has quickly deteriorated into several of the same bad ones.
Yeah. Oh. So, I mean, I assume that the slimes attack, you don't even want to get to there, you want to kill them before that.
I mean, it doesn't always happen. Like,
Yeah.
the choice of attacks is...
You don't seem to be getting hit particularly by the red orbs.
Yeah, I mean, they don't hit a lot, but
Right, okay.
it's more the fact that the boss is currently untouchable.
Yeah.
Which is...
Also, interestingly, when they do hit you, we don't have the Wario pain sound.
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure why. It is a hit. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, that one was relatively painless compared
Yeah.
to all the others. I'll take that. And it looks like they're... Yeah, this is ideal for an attack.
Good.
They're not moving.
Yeah, they're sort of
I
locked
can
in
just-
place.
I
Yeah,
can
they're
just-
locked in place while they do their... I'm going to call it the snake attack.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's a long rabbit.
Alright.
Actually, this character is also a legitimate rabbit. Just a rabbit from a plane of existence where rabbits look like that.
Oh, okay, fine.
Right, okay. Boss is done.
Brilliant. Okay.
Was painful? But we
Well,
got there.
we're there. We're there.
Right. As you can tell from the map, this is a very familiar set of locations.
Yeah, we've been here before, haven't we?
Yes. Deja vu and all that.
Deja vu.
This is completely unavoidable if you want to, like, actually just avoid items.
Yeah. So you're doing this again to avoid being
Yes.
forced to take an item, right?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Why are you repeatedly flashing ribbon?
That means it's a charged shot. I'm just charging it for the next time that I have to hit something.
Ah, I see. You're holding it, essentially.
Yeah. So you can spam the attack button to do a burst of small pellets, or you can charge it.
Okay.
The burst is more damage per second. But if you can prepare the charge attack in advance, it does more damage.
Ah, brilliant.
Let's do. Oh, that's bad.
That's a lot of damage. Where's the next save? Are you going to be alright?
I've got a healing station coming up in the next
okay.
2 rooms. Oh,
Oh,
and that's ruined it.
falling onto spikes is not the way to go.
It's the first time.
It's
I think
too
it's the
far
first
back
time
though,
I've
is
ever done. It's not too bad. It's still a lot of
Yeah.
time.
I mean, obviously you don't want to go back at all, but yeah.
It's also losing time in a place where I don't really want to lose time. Because this
I mean,
is
yeah, nowhere do you really want to lose time, but yeah.
this is or should be something that I clear first time every time.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we'll take that one. Don't take anything from this. Let's take one here. Oh, watch that.
Oh.
Get rid of it quickly. Oh. Probably shouldn't quick draw down there. Right. Yeah. So there's a healing room next.
Right. Oh yes. We've been here before because you had to
Yeah.
wait. Oh yes, that's the one specifically where I thought that was. Yeah.
Cool.
You do just avoid most of the enemies rather than fight them, don't you? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's no point.
Yeah. Especially these ones because they're significantly tankier than a lot of the other ones.
Is there any reason why you would fight the enemy in a normal run?
The health,
Okay.
the money.
Fair enough. But presumably money in this used to purchase items which you don't want.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
in the shop.
Which you don't want to go into.
Oh, that was good. Right, use boost here because it increases my defense. Oh, I'm going to get knocked down the floor anyway. Instead, use that to knock them down. Ah. This is not an amazing amount of health to be in this thing on.
Yeah, you're doing this. Are you going to have to do the boss that follows this again?
No.
Okay, right.
That's
so
the one thing that we don't have to repeat.
Okay, cool.
So we basically come in here to do the boss and then have to go through all of this again just to
Avoid the
avoid
item.
an item.
Yeah. Screams begin again. Yeah, this is the section where you died last time, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
I died way too many
you
times.
are close again, but hopefully it won't happen. You're gonna have to kill this duck before you go, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Do this, do that, do this. Oh,
Oh,
was-
that's
I
right.
thought I'd got some health from the duck.
How much health do you have going against this at the moment? I can't quite see.
14.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd be around 25
Okay.
at least.
Yeah. Oh. I assume that means you're below 10 or something.
Yeah. I don't know what the exact threshold is. It changes depending on how much health you've got.
We've had a £10 donation from Zogoth. A relative donated some form of ancient object called a teen pund nut. I hope that's pronounced correctly. Apparently they can be exchanged for goods and services.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
What if I'm not interested in purchasing goods or services?
I never said you had to be.
Yeah. I mean, you're
Thank
not
you for
going
the
to get the money.
donation.
For charity. You have a bit more than you did last time you were here, didn't you? So the what are they called? Sorry, bone faces?
Meaty bones.
Meaty
I
bones.
believe.
The meaty bones are quite easy then because you just go to the side that the bone is not. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can just jump over them.
Yeah.
These are annoying because their movement patterns are.
they are a bit
Janky
unpredictable, aren't
as
they?
all
Yeah. Oh,
Those are relatively fine.
Yeah.
Right. So we're in a relatively good position here. Shouldn't need to die. But the wall's coming down. Just kill that. Ooh, that was close. That might be the single worst thing I've ever done that since started practicing it. I think the first time that I did this when I started practicing it, I had progressed way further in the story, and these things were doing like not quite double the damage, maybe 1.5 times the damage that they actually are right now. But we'll put it behind us.
Yeah, you've been here before.
Yeah. We can heal up here. And
Oh,
then
is there a station
Yep.
coming up? Ah, there we go.
get out of this godforsaken place. Right.
Can't quite tell. Is this
So-
new? This is new, isn't it? Oh no,
no.
you've been through this before. So I remember
Yeah.
the light circle.
Yes. So, just to double check, the next boss that I'm doing is Sissini, right? It would just come out of Kiki Bunny.
Yes, it's a scene here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have run notes from here, just with buffs and stuff. Just so chat knows. It is a long run, so you need them.
Right. We're going to take ourselves back to the Crystal Cave.
Okay.
Right.
Ah, yes, I remember this boss
Yes.
fight.
So
This is the
I'm-
scientist, right?
Yeah, so I'm a big stomping Chad who's basically going to wail on this nerd for spending all of her time on the computer.
Totally not relatable to any of the speedrunners here, or? Ooh.
I'm going to use boost attack here because I can't really do anything with
She's,
ordinary
she's-
attacks.
Willing to do a lot of damaging things in her own laboratory.
Yes.
So is this the scientist that turned you into a human?
No.
Oh, okay. So you just beat her up
You're not
for...
turned into a human by a scientist.
Oh, okay. So you just beat her up for some reason.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
For using the computer rather than having a face-to-face interaction.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, you can see some fairies in the background.
yeah. Oh, in the
those-
jars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are Ribbon's friends.
Ah, cool. So yeah, so we are doing some important rescue work here.
Yes. Very, very important. So important that we decided to neglect them for about half an hour.
Yeah, I mean,
Because that's basically the first thing Ribbon does when she joins. Like, oh yeah, I'll help you if you help me. Well,
Yeah.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
yeah, exactly, yeah. I'll help you. a bit
My
later.
problems are bigger than yours.
It just gave you a to-do
Yeah.
to go home and sleep.
Change.
Oh, right.
It's not an important one. It's optional.
Ah, cool.
So the bad luck continues. We didn't get a chance to get a speed buff before being teleported here.
Right, okay.
This happens automatically.
Ah, yes. Is that maybe speedy on the notes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's sad. Is that RNG then? No transfer.
Yeah, it's just RNG on where people are in their town.
Ah, I see.
And
Oh,
they just use the wonderful amulet to eliminate a bunch of things.
so are we now on LAS? The
Lab. Yeah,
lab. Oh, lab.
We're going to a lab
Ah, okay.
under the request of one scientist,
Ah.
who we may or may not have just beaten up.
It's a very interesting set of persuasive tactics that we have in this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, it's how bullet hells are.
threats and actioning the threats.
So now we've triggered Norton antivirus.
Oh.
lab knows that we're here, and it thinks that we're going to just go around and destroying things, which
Okay.
is obviously ridiculous.
No, or why would you do that?
Yeah,
It's not like you've done that for the rest of the game so far.
like we're certainly not going to be attacking anything.
No, for sure.
Ah,
A bit early.
made a small mistake there. I want to get hit by that because it does less damage. Yeah, like we're absolutely doing nothing damaging to this place.
No, I mean you've not just shot a hole in the wall. That's not a thing you've done. So. Oh, it's healing station, so you're fine. What are you using to shoot the holes in the wall? Is it just a regular attack? Or
Ribbon,
is it?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is this just one of the ones that you're happy to tank, pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not a very long fight, but it does involve this
It's relatively easy.
small window of invulnerability where I
yeah.
just have to
Dodge a couple of
wait.
things.
I might as well dodge because taking damage needlessly is needless damage.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you do that? Yep. Excellent dodge. And this should be it, right? Yeah, for this fight.
It's gone.
Very straightforward.
Very done.
On we go.
Down here. Now, interestingly, there's an item in this room that I can pick up. It's under that block there.
Ah, I see.
If I stomp onto that block, I will pick up an item. So I don't do it.
So you don't do it.
Right. So now I've teleported back after being given a relatively sizable amount
What
of
boss
money.
was that? Just so I've got it on the thing.
That was the lab.
Ah, okay, cool. Is the scientist the 5th town member?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, actually, maybe.
You
How
went
many
from
are
4
we
to
on?
5 at some point. I don't think I
Yeah.
counted it.
Yes. Yeah. Kiki's actually the last one that we recruit before the final boss.
Did you just register a teleport there then?
Hmm?
Did you just register a teleport there?
No, I'm basically spawning this mini boss fight here,
Ah, I see.
so I don't have to do it later. We're gonna come back into this place, and you don't want to do the boss fight then.
Fair enough. Oh, is it later when the fight is harder or something?
We could also pick up some shoes, but we're not going
But again, that is an item, and this is not an items run.
Yep.
0% items run.
Mm.
I'm never gonna get tired of that sound effect.
Just background noise at this point.
Yeah. I know. Occasionally it comes into my foreground of my consciousness. Oh, this is nice. What's this meant to be?
This is a bridge in the sky, and it's very
Right.
high.
Okay.
And we call it the Sky High Bridge, I believe.
Oh, alright, okay. Wonder why it's called that.
Yeah, no idea.
Fair enough. What weird names this universe has for things.
Yes.
This whole thing is a bridge.
Yes.
Not particularly structurally sound, is it?
It's a very long bridge.
Yeah. And a very irregular bridge as well. One thing that bridge is known for is their irregularity.
That's fine.
Let's
Better,
essentially
it's better,
swap something.
better, better than having something drop on my face.
Yeah. You are just past an hour, just so you know for runtime.
Nowhere near where I would be for now, but that's what it is.
This seems like a very irritating boss just because it's always in the air.
Yeah.
Always a lot of the time anyway.
Yeah. And also sometimes off screen.
Yeah.
This is.
I mean, off-screen bosses are the
bad.
worst, right? Because you don't want to.
The good thing is that the attacks are more or less trivial to avoid.
Yeah, predictable attacks are pretty good. I do like that sometimes they just sit still.
Yes. Finish
Excellent.
that one.
Good job.
Now we get a small diversion.
Okay. Oh, is this a new chapter or something?
A side chapter, it says.
Ah.
That wasn't quite what I meant to do.
Wow.
Now we play as one of the people that we've previously beaten up.
Okay. Right. Just quickly defeating a mini boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of the chapter?
That's the end of the
First chapter. Cool.
diversion.
Nice.
About the only time that I get to use the button that's normally bound to the hammer.
Ah, right. I see.
Oops. Didn't need to go down here. Oh, actually, I was supposed to hit a checkpoint here. Whatever.
Ah, okay. Is this the second out of 3 fights for this character then?
Yes. This is
Remind me what this character's backstory is. I remember it as being pretty interesting.
yeah. So effectively, the first time that she attacks you, it's because somebody, the person who wakes you up in the forest,
Yeah.
basically runs away from you
Okay.
at the near sight of you.
Yeah.
For obvious, well, for reasons that are beyond like mortal man's thinking. So the first time that she attacks you,
Mhm.
she thinks that you're some sort of ridiculously evil person
Okay.
in various things. This time you're beating her up to try and get information out of her
Okay.
because you want to know why this person's running away from you the whole time.
Right. So isn't she like a good character?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of the characters are good.
Well,
All of the characters are good, effectively.
she's just a little misguided. What are those cone things as well? Well,
I have absolutely no idea.
Fair enough. I keep thinking them as well. I'm screaming. I probably will continue to do that.
Yeah, by all means. It's close.
I was close. You can only take a couple more hits, right?
Yeah, depending on what I get
Ah,
hit by.
good job.
Yeah. I think I was relatively safe as long as I didn't get hit
Do you
by
also heal at the end of boss fights?
that. Yes.
Ah, cool.
So now we are in the Sky Island town.
Wonderful.
If you can guess why it's named that, I'll give you a cookie.
Sky Island Town.
Yeah.
Is it underground in a volcano?
So close.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No cookie for me. Okay.
Almost. Definitely do not want to drop down that hole.
Right. How bad would that be?
That's like another 20 seconds. I basically have to go and do all the movement stuff again.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, is this This looks
This is-
familiar to me, David.
This is
Why
where
does this look familiar to me, David?
This is where you will witness a murder
Ah,
at
I
a
see.
later point. But for now, actual boss fights.
Mhm. Yeah, we will see that again in a while. That might be where murder percent ends. Put these down momentarily.
Right. This attack is the always invulnerability frame, because getting hit by it is a run end. Well, not a run ender. It's a fight ender.
Yeah. By getting hit by what?
An attack that has already gone.
Oh, okay. Right. Ooh.
We're fine.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
So she's now moving on to her special attack. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That is the that is a boost attack from the egg, which means that you take less damage from rabbits. But she's not a rabbit.
No. Which boss is this?
This is Lilith, part
Okay.
1.
Cool. Ah, yes, and then there's a part 2.
Yes, which we'll go straight onto after this. But see, at least when she goes into the air, she has the common decency to let me hit her with homing shots.
Does she?
Yeah. Used a boost there because I wasn't willing to chance that. Oh, so now we get to fly for a bit.
Ah, cool. This is an aerial shooter sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
This is more reminiscent of traditional bullet hell style games.
Yeah. Do the orange and blue bullets have a difference, or is it just yellow and blue, I guess?
They're just yellow and blue, mostly. I can't, well, I mean, they fire in a ring around me, and when we get to the boss fight, they will be homing. But, also, I don't need to press a button to actually use them, which is nice.
It is useful. Very nice they're coming in two convenient single files directly at you, isn't it? Yeah, quite nice of them.
Everything in this is relatively easy. It's basically just a bit of memory, remembering where they spawn from and what attacks they do. Just eliminate the high power, the stronger ones with charged shots, and yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Hitbox is tiny.
What, on the enemies?
On me.
Yeah, it just seemed to me that several things have appeared to hit you, but actually have a.
Yes.
Where is your hitbox?
So,
like on
so
the
if you
character?
look at the start of a fight, you'll see like a little diamond appear.
Oh, and that's your hitbox.
That is the hitbox.
Ah, cool. Interesting. I'll have a look out. Is that at every boss fight that happens?
Yeah.
Keep an eye
It might not happen in the airborne one actually.
out. Alright.
Awesome.
We've had a £10 donation from Snads with the comment of a smiley face.
Oh,
Wonderful.
smiley face
Thank
to you
you.
too.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you very
Snads.
Right. Oh yeah, you do see it.
So this is another part 2, right?
Yeah. So in this one we basically just spam our homing attack because she's going to move, and we're more focused about dodging things here than we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
about.
So this is one of the ones you just want to tank it. You are making a good effort here to dodge it. So many things on the screen.
Oh.
Are you deliberately aiming for the intersection of those circles there? Is that the easiest place to dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, you don't want to move too much because that introduces more error.
Yeah.
Trying keeping yourself relatively controlled is the important part in this bullet health. We're going to move to the top here to avoid the ones that are coming from the top, and then the ones coming from the bottom.
taken relatively little so far.
I
So.
haven't taken any from the boss fight.
Have you not? Oh, did you come in not
I
at all?
took one hit in the
Aerial.
before.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the boss fight.
Yeah, I thought you came into the boss fight at full.
Oops, I did not mean to let go there. That's a wasted shot and 250 money. Those hearts have incredibly small hitboxes compared to their size.
Oh wow, okay. So it's not too bad then.
Yeah.
Also, they are fairly predictable in terms of movement patterns. So.
Yeah, they go straight at you, and you just have to move a little off center.
Okay. Yeah.
But you are bound by the lasers from it.
Ooh.
It's fine.
It's
I
fine.
don't
Yeah,
think
it's
it's going
fine,
to be too big of a deal.
And then you've got an auto heal back up to full.
Yep. Then we go back to the beach. What you'll learn quickly is that those to-dos we rarely do in order.
Yeah, okay. Do you have to do any of them actually for the run? Or do you have to do any of them for the run?
Yeah, a lot of the to-dos that come up are basically just people
Headshot.
to fight
Okay.
and recruit.
Oh, I see. But you just do them at missed points in the future.
Yes, for a lot of them.
So when you're planning the order for a run like this, how much of it matters? Or how much of it is just which bits are run safe?
Quite a lot of it do.
Okay.
It does, particularly some of the early routes, or some of the things that you want to do early because the damage that you'll take is less then. So in places where you're likely to take damage.
Yeah.
There's a skip there that I missed.
What's the skip?
We're basically going to clip ourselves through a block, and which will clip us through the wall. There we go.
Oh,
And
so
it
you are.
Yes, it also picks us up this badge.
Okay.
Which will be the 0.5% of an item that we pick up.
Okay.
It doesn't really affect the run because badges you equip and aren't on by default.
And so you're just not going to equip it
Yeah.
at all, and then it's fine. Okay.
So,
Is there any way you can avoid that at all?
I mean, you can do it the normal route.
Yeah. Fine.
Other than that, I'm not overly.
Oh, is it
there
the most items it's sort of you automatically use? So.
A lot of them will be equipped,
Okay.
and I will avoid other badges aside from that one. It's
Okay.
just that this one happens to have a particularly big skip on
Okay.
it. Ah. This fight isn't going amazingly. So these things don't do damage to me while I'm airborne. The trick is just to
Oh, I see.
jump into
Okay.
gaps.
I thought it was rhythmic, but yeah, it is just while you're jumping, isn't it? Yeah.
See, it also changed that. Right, a small epilepsy warning here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game did boot up with a small epilepsy warning, so retroactive warning if you have epilepsy. I hope you're all okay. I think I remember this one from
Yes.
the previous run as well. This is one of the ones that appears there, isn't it?
Right.
This is Pandora.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Well,
Is the
definitely
theme of
not
this
gonna
level
get-
sort of lasers being blocked by things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just need to put yourself in a convenient position.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
She's almost dead. Oh,
yeah, no, this is fine. You just stay in here for this
so
one.
close, so close.
Just stay in here for this attack and we can take her out on this.
Right, great. Brilliant.
There we go.
Excellent.
That probably went slightly better than normal. Avoid that.
Good old
Some of these items get very egregious. Right, sorry, what's after this? I think it's the Alias 3
Yeah, Alias 3 is after this.
with a defense box.
Def up, maybe give D down.
I mean, I can probably afford it, but I'm not going to just on the off chance that it's important.
So what are you doing here back in the town?
So in order to get to the next stage, we've got to focus on the town, and it's also where you pick up buffs.
So this is the only boss you fight Oh, well, this is the first boss you fight 3 times anyway. Alias have already fought twice.
Yes.
So back in the human world again.
Yeah.
Why are you back in the human world again, story-wise?
I mean, we keep getting sent back after our fights.
Okay.
So we do a fight and then we get forced back into our world. And we're trying to stay there because we're still trying to figure out exactly why I've been turned into a rabbit.
The people with cameras,
Yes. They are.
can they deal damage or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta avoid the paparazzi in this game.
I mean, they're weaves and they think that we're a cosplayer,
Ah, I see.
which is completely unreasonable. I look nothing like a cosplayer. I'm far too well dressed. Right. Okay, so that whole thing went relatively fine.
Okay.
This shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Is this a relatively easy fight?
So first of all, we're going to get healing just from hitting her, and we don't need to worry about how much damage we deal because
And you kind of have life
They
link
don't
on
have
this,
health.
so.
wait.
Oh, yeah. This is one level up to warning. I should probably stop doing the warnings immediately after they happen. So,
Oops. Right, one more.
oh, one of those. Whoop.
Okay, now she's going to spawn the alias.
Okay. It's an illusion alias.
Yes. I just call it alias for short.
Yeah. So is this also like a clone of Alias, the boss you fought twice already?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's effectively the same one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, clones are things that are effectively the same sort of clones are. What are the clones in this universe? What are they about?
So the point of the alias clone is that it's essentially a vessel for the person that I was shooting before this fight started,
I see.
in order for them to enter the world that I come from,
Okay.
because they're originally from there.
Yeah. Cool. Nice fight.
Right. Sorry. What's next? Ararune?
Ararune, yeah.
Nice. I've got some pretty decent.
I'm not saying your handwriting
defensive
isn't very
buff.
good, but
No, it's terrible.
your handwriting isn't very good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is one to do that we're actually going to do when we're told to do it.
Okay, yeah. So what did you say?
That we do when it actually comes up.
Yeah, what did you say?
We're heading to the topmost part of this black forest.
Ah, I see.
It may look a little familiar.
I mean, it does a little bit as being the first bit. Oh, okay. That was another item, right?
Yeah, it's the hammer.
Definitely avoided.
Yeah, I don't fancy restarting things if I can avoid it.
Okay, where are you going back to now?
Yeah, so we're done to go back to. This is going to be a new area from here, right? So this is the fun part because
Oh, what are you doing?
sorry, I accidentally hit space there, which is a bit of a mistake. I'm just
So
gonna
what are you
swap
doing
around.
here?
So what I'm currently doing here is being blind. I'm waiting for things to move across the screen so I can move across in a single invulnerability shot.
I see.
I'm going to do something similar-ish here. But this time I'm going to take that one damage and then get myself across here. Oh, that was dicey. I'd have died there if it weren't for the defense buff. I'm going to sit here and just spam the attack a bit.
And recover for your wrist.
And we're doing this just to get some healing
Yeah.
more than anything.
Also some healing for your wrist.
Yes.
We've just had a question
Yeah, good.
from Toby9704. David, Rabi Ribi cosplay when?
That's an excellent question.
£2,000 incentive starting now.
I mean,
Also, you're
hang
going to
on.
have to let me get all of the costume.
Yeah, I was going to say, right, like, we're not going to do that on stream this WASD because we don't have long list of this WASD. Imagine even if we got our top team on it, sourcing a Rabi Ribi cosplay this late into the day isn't going to happen. Maybe next WASD, David.
Right, so now we're going to sit and wait here for this. It's going to stop moving. We're going to invulnerability frame. We're going to invulnerability frame.
Yep.
Almost die. And then invulnerability frame because there's some spikes there.
Okay.
Bounce up. Kill a flower that's there. We can't see it. Right, now
There
we
we
can see it again. Right, so that whole bit was relatively painless. It's
Is there a
it's
ring?
very easy to die there. Yes.
Oh, that's a nice attack.
Yeah. So she's literally just going to bounce from side to side and then do an attack.
So is this one relatively predictable then? Is there no off screen? Is there no flying?
No, she does stay on screen the whole time.
No, okay, so that's nice.
She does do some annoying bouncing. Ooh, I almost got hit there.
Well, that's true, I suppose. But even if the bounce is annoying, it's not too bad because you can most of the time it's still attack. I mean, you're already down to half health, really.
Oh, this is a bad attack. This is one that we don't want to happen.
Oh. Yeah, your hitbox is tiny, because that's
the
definitely
way,
going through
the
your
way,
hair.
the way that we do this is that we just edge it across and then jump back.
Oh. This looks like a nasty attack, honestly.
Yeah, it's not great.
I mean, you're going to get hit by stuff there anyway. Oh, what? Does that number of the health bar when they've got low health show the amount of damage left?
What? Ah, yeah.
There's a lot of Wario screaming.
Oh. Okay.
You have not got
we're
many
fine.
hits left.
We're fine. As long as we didn't collide with her there, we're fine. There we go.
Excellent, good job. Right, so you were on.
We're coming out of our room, which means that Shara's next.
Yeah, Sparrow, that sounds good. I thought it said Spyro, but it doesn't say Spyro.
No.
Sorry? Oh, I don't know. Someone's taken the goose. That's a good point. Never went that way. Probably a short while ago.
Right. I don't have a lot of health here. I will probably die if I mess up there. That's fine.
Are you anywhere near a healing station? Or?
I'm going to be near one relatively soon.
Okay.
Fortunately, the stuff here is pretty lightweight, so you can normally blow it off in one charged attack.
I mean, these enemies aren't the bad ones, right?
Yeah.
I think you should walk past them.
Right, so let's go to the lab.
Okay, good, good.
Right. Now we get to go inside a computer.
Right.
There's only one small problem with this computer.
What is the problem with this computer?
It's running the cafe antivirus software,
I
so
see.
everything is going to try and kill me.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So why are you inside a computer?
To find Shara,
Ah, okay. Who is Shara?
you're going to see.
Ah, fair enough. Sure, I will. This is actually what all computers look like on the inside.
Yeah.
It's one of the first things you learn in computer science. That's a great
Also-
3D cube. Is that lava?
Yes. Not you don't have lava inside your computer.
I don't tend to. It doesn't do a great job at cooling. Oh no. The Wario screens are so stacked. Yeah. I will hear this when I go to bed. Every night until next WASD.
I'll just see if I can find something worse to put on next WASD.
Oh, please do. Please do.
There we go.
Okay.
So now we're on Sharo,
Sharo.
which I honestly really despise this fight.
You really don't like this fight. Why? Why is this fight so bad?
Right, so there's 3 types of missiles.
Yeah.
Each of them has their own way of avoiding them.
Okay.
Or there's also that like it just spawns one of each.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So, yeah, so you're not
The
quite sure.
the indicator for what missile it is literally seeing the missile,
Okay.
which is not
Which is,
amazing.
it doesn't give you a lot of time to react to it, and also, you know, they are quite small missiles.
Yeah. I'm also not very good at dodging this attack. Although it's technically not that difficult.
I mean, you're already got over halfway, although, I mean, that being said, you're already over halfway. This is an off-screen portion, but fairly easy to avoid.
Yeah. So because I'm such a big stocking shad, I'm beating up this nerd for being inside a computer.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, who's inside a computer in 2020? Oh, that's sad.
That's not supposed to happen. Ideally, I'd get them to. I'd get them
So
to
that,
their.
that green one gets fired up into the air, and then after a short while, comes down and
Yeah.
attacks you. And those ones are
Yeah.
homing.
Those ones fire basically immediately.
Yeah. Wow, that is a really mean attack for one of each.
Yeah.
They all sort of come out and then come at you from different directions.
Yeah. I mean.
The Wario noise really does sound like Wario has just had his leg amputated.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no.
Here's the other thing. Contact damage with the actual boss. I'm honestly sad that I've had to restart this once, let alone twice. Really didn't happen until the last couple of bosses.
How long does this boss generally go for you?
Normally fine. Like, I'll get hit by things, but... You have the wall jump on that normally. Just to get the fair time to actually dodge that. That's fine. Okay, right. Now she's moving on to her unique orb.
Ooh,
Okay. This is fine.
this is a rough attack.
This is relatively fine.
Ah, that's fine,
They,
yeah.
they move in a very straight line.
Oh, okay. So
Each
that's fair.
individual
I mean,
sort
I
like
suppose that one looks like
straight
worse than it is. So.
I mean, again, you only really need to look at a bit around wherever I am. And
My computer also has evil cubes that fire missiles at me. I saw that patch last year.
ooh,
Oh,
okay, that's
platforming is hard. There we go.
avoid
Oh,
the item.
definitely avoiding that item.
This is all fine. So after this is chocolates.
Sorry?
After this is chocolates, right?
Yes, you've just done Sharrow. It's chocolate now. I have no idea what to expect with chocolate. Is the boss chocolate themed per chance?
No.
No. Okay, so just the
Absolutely
name.
not. It's a reference.
To chocolate?
No. Right. The fastest way to chocolates through town. Also a good chance to just get some health.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you've got no special instructions for this bit, so.
Yeah.
We're currently on 10 town members. Remember, the target is 24.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of them will be recruited at once.
Oh, okay.
So
Is there like?
it's
Oh, yeah, you said there were 5 for the recruited
Yeah.
ones at some point.
something like that.
Okay.
And we already have another like 3 or 4 on the way.
Infernal screams of Wario
Yeah.
echo out into the atrium here at WASD.
What's the actual time, by the way?
Of the run so far,
Just the actual
the
Physical.
IRL time.
IRL time.
The time currently is. Oh, excuse me, my watch has got to clear lots of notifications. 20 to 8.
Right. Okay.
And your runtime so far is 1 hour and 36 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Now for the hardest Easter egg to... Oh, never mind. I was going to say the hardest Easter egg to get, and I completely avoided the first.
Yeah, there's nothing chocolate about this boss. What's,
Oh, the name.
I mean, sure, not a usual name though, is it, for a rabbit?
There's a cat.
Oh, it is. This one is a cat. Sorry.
It's fine then, right?
Is that a rose in their hair?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who am I to judge?
I mean, you've got nothing in your hair.
I've got nothing in my
You've
hair.
plain head, right?
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, that was rude. Maybe it's a donation incentive for next year. The things in my hair. I don't know, I might need more convincing to where cat is as a donation incentive. Twitch on page.
Wait, you're wearing a headset already.
I am wearing a headset. You can get those headsets that have
Yeah.
kind of cat ears integrated, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This,
Right.
this is fine. This is the perfect,
Wow,
This
okay.
is a good time for this to happen.
Chocolate the Cat Kylo Ren edition. Oh. I mean, you've got something, huh?
Yeah. It does disrupt the combo a little.
So, this boss seems to be going quite well.
I mean, there's still time to mess it up,
Yeah, I suppose.
but yeah. I
What's the
think we're
worst attack? I mean, that's quite a rough attack for this
fine.
boss.
That's completely fine.
A bit random, the bullets, though. Ah, you've got
Yeah.
this, haven't you?
But-
Excellent
Right,
work.
I'm just going to put myself over here so that when I do, I drop pretty much straight down.
Ah, cool. What? Sorry, was that a potato?
No. I think it's supposed to be a type of rabbit.
Oh, right. How is the room enjoying the screams of Wario? Oh
yeah,
wow, seriously?
I can believe that. Yeah. It's
Oh sorry, yeah.
oh crap! Where am I going?
Take just.
Give me. Where am I going?
We're going to Coco.
All right. Yeah.
Apparently, the person who made the mod is in chat for the screams of Wario.
Yes. Yeah. Did you?
Well,
Yes.
welcome. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of your creation.
It's a wonderful mod.
Well, we're not 0% because we picked up one badge, didn't we?
Yeah.
But that is that generally considered okay for the run?
No, it's not submittable, I don't think.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably like 20 minutes behind, something like that.
Okay,
I lost
cool.
I lost a fair bit of time in some retries. Very sad.
Yeah. Some of the background of the WASD setup is being packed up. Yes. It is also the Super Bowl today. And unfortunately, Warwick's awesome Super Bowls and demos doesn't really cut it as a name.
I mean, it could. We really wanted it to. Okay. I wasn't aware that was. I assumed that it's just been patched out, but fair enough. 0.5% run, yeah.
0.5% all town members. Very much in progress. So we're going to Coco now, the fight right? Your note for, I think just after Coco, is get 3 bombs.
Yes.
We've had a donation, £20 from Murtak saying, first we £1,000. Sorry, I'll say that again. First we £1,000, then we hit £2,000, and now let's go even further beyond.
Oh. Exciting. Thank you very much, Murtak.
Thank you. I'm not sure that we need more screaming in this. No.
I really like sort of the main way you're meant to deal damage to bosses is just when they stand there and take the damage.
Yeah. I mean, she's sitting and hiding her head.
Yeah. Coco is also a cat. Is there any reason why you're fighting a lot of cats at the moment?
I'm fighting this one because I'm a stomping Chad and they've not given me lunch money.
Oh, I see, okay.
Because they're incredibly poor and can't afford it, which is a pathetic excuse, obviously.
Wow, there is a lot of bullying that is.
I mean, that's not the actual reason.
Oh, okay. It's just the reason you invented. I see. I mean,
it's as good a reason as any.
I suppose, yeah. Any reason you need to beat up a cat lady. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that.
Okay.
Yep.
Your next boss begins with a K.
Yes, a Cottery.
Okay, Cottery. Oh yeah, I can see how that says that. Are you getting 3 bombs, which appears to be your note? Cool. Did you do that from
The bombs aren't immediately necessary here.
Okay, fine. So where are you getting the bombs from? Because doesn't the
From
shop give you an
Coco.
item? Oh, I see, from Coco. Okay. Oh, does Coco unlock that? Is that why it's in your notes there?
Yeah.
I see.
Let's get some health up.
Cool.
I also probably want a defense. might be a bit overkill.
You also
but
have the note. I'm not sure if it's for Qatari or just after Qatari, but def up and maybe health up as well.
I'm going to get the health up.
Okay.
Probably get the defense up as well. Arguably, I don't need both. It just depends on how things go. Since I'm already behind, I don't want to take too many chances on retries.
Yeah, too much further. That's cool.
Come on. The heck is she?
Okay. So Coco's the 12th town member, right?
Yep.
Cool. She does have to appear for her to be able to give you defense. Who are you looking for defense, sorry?
Rita.
Oh, Rita, okay.
Yeah, that one.
There we go.
Hiding at the far end of it.
Little bit of Rita is all I need.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. To the beach. 'Cause
Right,
where
the
else?
final 11 bosses.
Yes. I mean, the final 4 or 5 of them is going to take close to an hour, so
Okay. Fair enough. Oh.
okay.
Actually, that was another item there, the glowing health thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another badge.
Oh, right, okay.
So this one's a bit RNG dependent.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, I see. Essentially, you're playing Bomberman with the level.
I'm not playing Bomberman, is the thing.
Oh, I see. I mean, the NPCs are playing Bomberman with the level,
Yeah.
and you're playing Don't Die to Bomberman.
Yeah. What,
Okay.
what I need to do is get myself across relatively quickly,
Okay.
avoiding spikes definitely, and avoiding as much damage as possible. But
I mean, luckily you're coming into this with quite a lot of health. But
yeah, because I've got a health up.
yeah. Oh, you did.
Recent one that we get.
Are we good to read out a donation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had a £10 anonymous donation, so thank you very much for that, whoever it was. And we've had Ivgme, who is the creator of the Wario Scream mod, asked the question, did Rita not spawn?
I don't know. I mean, it's slightly possible, but I'd be surprised if I did clear her a while ago. I think it was just a bit of bad luck. Or
Okay, so this is the third time we've fought this this boss, right? Remind me what her backstory is and what she's doing now? Because
right.
you were trying to
So,
get information
yeah.
off her before, weren't you?
yeah, so she gave that willingly after beating her up.
Yeah.
Right now,
After being coerced.
she's feeling a bit depressed because she's not being, or like she wants to help, but because she practices all form of magic, none of her magic is very good. It's a bit of jack of all trades stuff. Okay, so we're helping her improve her magic by going into this fight.
Okay.
That is actually canonical.
Yeah, I think my phone is ringing, so from one of the tech crew. No, one of you answer. I think that's probably one of the people coming to pick things up. Yeah, I had to leave my phone with the tech crew because I'm the point of contact for a lot of the deliveries we're having. So.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
one
I
way.
quite like this boss fight because you know. I mean, I quite like this boss fights in general because you know where the sources of damage are at least coming from.
Yes.
It's quite an interesting one, and not many of them are doing that. Obviously, in relation to the game, you're having to be a bit more careful about.
Yeah. So at this point, as you can see, bosses have levels.
Yes.
The first 7 or 8 that you do are all level 1.
Okay.
This is now level 15.
Yeah. So that means you're gonna have to be a lot
that
more
means
careful.
that they have more health and that their damage is increasing. So
Yeah.
at this point, we're starting to take a bit more care about how we do things.
Another thing for the tech crew to do, actually. Come on, if you touch the camera and fix it again. Next one is
Sheena.
Sheena, yeah.
Yep. Right.
Cameron is doing it again at some point.
Right.
We are still here, I promise. I'm
Yeah,
not frozen in midair.
Right. So we don't need to attack here. The
Okay,
boss
so
will lose health over time.
why is the boss losing health over time? Is that just a thing they do?
This is just how this boss fight works.
Okay, cool. So you basically you're just defending. There's no attack
I
necessary.
just need to.
Oh, are they actually invulnerable?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Right. So you are just waiting for them to die.
Not quite. They'll come out of this endurance mode. Roughly.
Oh,
100
like a
health,
low amount of health. Okay, sure.
at which point it's just up to me to.
I mean, 100 health isn't much, right? Okay. There we go. They're on 1 health for the longest time.
So they can. Some bosses have a buff.
Next one is
yes.
Mirror, I think.
Yes.
So
Now we're getting into the end of the sort of main game.
Yeah.
So-
Amcut, attack up, give D down. Use donut and 2 bombs.
That's not what was supposed to happen.
Yeah. So you do have instructions for this one.
Yes. I've made a bit of a mistake. I'm going to have to do this fight again.
Oh, sorry, the Shayna fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's painless.
Why are you? I mean, the Shayna fight is quite
I-
easy. Why are you having to do the Shayna fight?
So if you talk to Kiki
Yeah.
early, it recruits her, and we don't want to do that at this point because you get no value from it.
Okay.
It also teleports you like a country mile away.
Thank you, tech team. Camera's back up.
So it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this doesn't take too long. Maybe a minute or two. So that's not too bad.
It's a bit irritating, but
Yeah. Will be what it will be. And then you've got to fight Noah a bunch
yes.
after.
It's basically 3 stages of the final main game boss.
Okay. We are only. We do only have 14 of the town, but we will get more of them.
Much easier.
Do you want your instructions, David?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Give you down.
Give you down, Amcut, attack up.
Yeah. Attack up. Put. There we go. There we go. For a small second there, I thought I'd done the exact same mistake.
What? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right, so now we're in a hospital.
Are you going to beat someone up in a hospital?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, not quite.
Oh, I remember this.
Yes.
This is one of the fights that appears in your.
Yeah.
In opinion, you ran last year.
This is the end of the main game.
Oh, okay. So, story-wise, what's the conclusion at this point?
So the conclusion is that we've got enough magic now to take me back to a place that I have a memory of. We're currently looking for the sister of my original owner, who was with you when you originally got sent away. Right. So
Okay.
we're going to start the fight by spamming all of the amulets immediately.
Okay.
But then we're going to do a bomb. Oops.
So, I mean, is this an extremely difficult fight? Is that why you're
No.
throwing
You want
the
to do
keys
you want to do it early because they get a buff that means that they take less damage from rabbits.
Right, okay, so you want to really get into as soon as you can. Okay. I mean, they're on about 30% now. Okay, yep, about 15%.
Yeah. So with any luck, the next one should be. Right, I'm one off. I thought that one would have been.
That's quite an easy one to dodge, actually, although it looks awful. But yeah, okay. Oh, they're in the air. Nah. This is pretty bad because even though they're on the ground, there we go. I was gonna say even though they're on the ground, there it's not very hittable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, we didn't have ribbon there for that fight.
No. So, yeah,
So
that
it
makes
just
that
has
makes it a
to-
bit harder
yeah.
automatically. Okay. So now we're on Noah. Why are we fighting Noah 3 times in a row? Who is Noah?
So it's basically 3 different stages. So, okay, I'm going to restart this fight because that went awfully in every single possible way. Really need to start that. So, long story short, Noah is originally basically me.
Okay.
And in order to seal off my world from the human world, she cast a form of magic that basically completely isolated the two, but traps herself in the human world.
Alright.
So now she's trying to get back by using the alias clones and your or
I see.
my essence.
So she's very much behind the alias cloning.
Yes.
Yeah. So in a lot of senses, this is the final boss of the game, although there is more game after this.
Yes.
Why are there 5 more bosses after we finish Noah?
So-
Is that just completion of the town members?
Yes and no.
Okay.
There is story-related bits after it that basically involve actually sealing things away.
Yeah.
I picked an awkward place for this to happen.
So if you just stand there and move occasionally, you just dodge all the
Yes.
projectiles.
But
pretty
I want to be doing damage as well
Yeah,
as much as
okay.
possible.
much. Off screen.
Top of the screen.
Well, on the screen, but off the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, your damage output is reduced when they're off the ground,
Yeah,
right?
significantly. The helmet
only got
shots do
those.
very little damage.
Yeah. I can tell by looking. I can't even particularly tell what they're doing. But yeah.
3s and 4s by the looks of it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm taking my cues from looking at the bottom bar.
So now she's basically copying attacks from bosses
Yep.
of previously fought.
Squad on that one a bit. So we get to hear Wario scream.
Oops.
Yeah, you reckon?
That was a waste of an egg there.
We've seen
Keep
those attacks
forgetting.
before. Who
Yes, Shara.
from? Ah, right.
Things haven't gone exactly to plan here. I was hoping to have been almost done
We're
by
in the
now.
final time from health. This is the first of 3
Ah.
fights against. Oh no!
I really didn't want to do this again.
Yeah, that's an awkward fight. few minutes.
Not really good excuse there. It's a really avoidable attack as well.
Okay.
I'm just kicking myself. Shouldn't really have ever got hit there.
Retroactive epilepsy warning. One of many.
And this one too.
Oh, we have just passed the 2-hour mark of the run.
Yikes.
You have such a tiny hitbox.
Yes.
Wait, can you just stay there and just not get hit?
No.
Oh no, okay, yes.
Ding steam move.
But there's still a nice symmetry to how they're moving, which
Yeah.
actually predicts stuff a bit, so not too bad. Quite hypnotising the bullets in this, but attacks here are going to do absolutely nothing pretty much. So are there 2 additional phases of the Noah fight?
Yeah. The second one is nowhere near as bad as this.
Okay.
The third one is. Well, I have a safe pass there if all goes to pot. I don't want to.
Is this just sort of, is there any story reason behind the multiple Noah fights, or is it just sort of a 2 health bars type of thing instead with 3 health bars?
I sort of changes phases, but it's. I don't know if there's any particular notable story based behind it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alright. I'll give this one more go, and then if it goes to pot, I'm just going to go to a save that's past the fights.
Okay.
I sadly can't do one, but avoids that gets me past just the first one. But
Okay, so give this one more go and we'll
it's
might
time
skip that.
sensitive.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is a bit. You have to time that with the blue surface coming over you.
Somewhat. It's not. It's time sensitive, but not massively.
Okay.
Like your invulnerability window is pretty big.
Yeah. I think you're going into this bit with about the same amount of health as you had before. there any attacks in this game that are unavoidable?
Yeah, several. I'm getting a pretty good combo stack here.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Right. That's not good. Right. Reminding myself. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably okay. Oops. I meant to.
Oh.
Doing any vulnerable spray, but didn't have one.
You've got this.
No.
Okay.
Didn't really have anything to do. Ideally, I'd
Yeah,
have made
that's
it past
not
that. Right, okay. Sad times.
Are we
I'm
going to
just
save
gonna-
past the Noah then?
Yeah,
Okay.
sadly.
So we're going straight into the Miriam fight? So this is after
well,
the main game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. What the?
Did it just crash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it didn't crash. It seemed to open Firefox. Right. I don't remember which one it is. It should be this one, I think.
Okay, so we are skipping to...
Nope. Nope. Not that one. Yeah. This one, probably.
Okay. So we are skipping to a point after the Noah fights.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Miriam up next?
Yes.
You have a note for
okay.
this bit.
Um,
Have one cake.
yes. I'm going to increase it slightly. Have one cake. And
So
some health up.
this is a
so-
bit after the game. Are these just like various side missions that are
Yeah.
after the
Um,
main storyline, or?
Not quite.
Okay.
So after the main game, people start. Some key members just start avoiding you.
Okay.
I'll also point out what I've skipped here is a lot of the path to Miriam, which basically just involves going through a bunch of copies of areas that we've gone through before.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, again, I'm just going to put it for the sake of speed.
That makes sense. Why are random copies of the items?
Right.
plastered in
Yes.
the background?
So Miriam is someone who we basically do not interact with at all in this one because she is the shopkeeper.
Oh, I see.
Her gimmick is that she will use any item that you have as an attack.
Choose any item you have as an attack, but you
Yes.
have no items.
Bar one, interestingly.
Well, I suppose you've got the badge, haven't you?
No, the badge doesn't count because the badge isn't equipped.
Okay, yeah, fine. So what can she use then?
It's on the sheet. We have one item.
Oh, all she can use is a cake.
Yes. All she can use is the cake.
What does she use the cake to do?
I mean, we will see.
Ah, okay.
But notably, bringing the cake with us is a bit of a bait.
Oh, okay. So what happens then if you have no items going into this fight? Well, so if you have nothing, including a cake?
I mean, the same as effectively what's been happening. She'll pull out an item. I don't have it. So she doesn't do an attack, but this part will always happen.
Okay.
So this is just her
So
spawning bosses that I've fought before.
okay. So why is the cake important then?
I'll show you when the time is right.
Oh yeah, we've seen these attack patterns before.
No, you haven't.
No, the
quite.
ones with jump over the rings
It's a
are
different attack. It's got the same gimmick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the attacks that these bosses do are a bit RNG. For example, yeah, this has been good RNG. The one before was bad RNG.
Yeah, I mean,
at
they're
least.
really different to dodge.
And spawning Lilith is just general bad RNG. I don't do well against these.
I mean, it seems like a lot of these attack patterns are familiar. It's
Yes.
just reusing ones from old bosses.
They are attacks that the bosses are capable of doing,
Okay.
some of which we won't see.
Yeah, yeah.
Partly
Good.
because we don't really fight the bosses all that long.
No, no, no. Oh, so some of them are attacks from later on in boss fights that we've done.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So Miriam has very chunky health, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's,
I mean, pretty sure.
we're not doing much damage yet, but right now, she's going to eat some cake. This drops her defense.
Oh, I see. So now she's more vulnerable to attack.
Yes.
Okay, now she can.
So now my attacks are doing about 6 times what they were, well, 4
What's the
times
difference
what they
between the full health, the grayed out health, and the lost health?
were. I'm not. I think the grayed out health is stuff that's done like without taking a hit, although I could be wrong.
Oh, I see.
And then the rainbow bliss is the stuff that I'm chunking right now.
Yeah, this is going a bit faster now because of the
Yes,
death now.
significantly faster. Then we're going to eat this cake here.
Why did you eat the cake?
Get some health back.
Okay.
Because I'm fighting these bosses again. I have done quite as good a job of chunking out
Oh,
Miriam
so hang on.
quite a lot.
Why did you give her the cake then?
Why? Because that's what gave her the defense down.
Oh, right. I see. Does cake do that?
I mean, it stops me from moving. It doesn't give me defense down.
Oh,
It just
okay, but
gives
that's
her
the effect it
defense
has on the boss. Okay. Fine.
down. Yes. Very useful. Now the defense down. I'm supposed to defense up for a bit.
I'm not sure we've seen that attack before, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh. Nice health buff has worn off. Just sad.
Is her death down worn off, or are you just not using as much as you were?
The health buff that I have is gone.
Oh,
Ugh.
you lost a lot of health there.
Yeah, I'm having some. I was going to say bad luck. It's not so much luck, it's just me being bad. Underperforming during some of these boss fights. I'll give this one more shot. 'Cause
Okay.
It's very grindy. Actually, I might have to give it a few more because I don't know if I've got a save between Miriam and Irisu.
Miriam.
How are we doing for time? Like, how much is left?
What time is it now?
We're at 2 hours
currently
14.
2 hours 14 in.
Yeah, possibly like another 45 minutes.
Okay.
I think.
We may not have too much time left because of the venue. We may not have all that much time left. We might wrap up the main bit soon and then do murder percent if we can.
Alright, sure.
That was the donor incentive. We might not be able to finish the run entirely.
I've already not finished it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Oops. They actually give it a time frame for how long we'll have the venue for, or
We should ideally wrap up quite quickly. So this might have to be the last go on a fight,
right?
unfortunately. I'm not sure if we'll have time for murder percent afterwards. I need to check with the tech crew, but we'll see. Probably should try to do that one if we can.
It's relatively quick.
Yeah, it's relatively short.
It's
About 10 minutes, won't it?
Yeah. Hopefully less.
You have very little health at the moment.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
She's not attacking.
That's true. Why is the boss sitting there and taking it at the moment?
Why?
Yeah.
She's just trying to find items.
Right, so what's your estimate for how long you've been going? Are you on pace or are you massively
like,
Not on pace.
not on pace.
We were thinking of wrapping the main portions up, run up
Yeah.
after this fight.
Yes, unfortunately, because the venue is closing down, we need to be out here soon. So you might need time to end the run and go with the donation center instead.
Yeah, I think we'll have time for the donation centre. Only about 10 minutes.
Okay, well, I died. I forgot to
Okay.
eat the cake.
Shall we
Okay
do
then.
donor incentive?
Okay.
Yeah, let's end this run.
Okay.
Big apologies to.
Oh, round of applause for the effort.
Right. Okay.
Okay, now
But
on to the
we're
final
going-
item of the day, the donation centre for the run, murder percent.
We're going straight into it.
Right, so explain what the purpose of this bit is.
Right. So the entire aim of this is just to try and witness one person commit an act of cruel murder against another. It's obviously a very heinous act.
Tech Crew just handed my phone back to me and it immediately went off again.
Right, I'm supposed to be going down this way.
Okay, so you can pick up items just as a reminder for this
yeah,
run.
I already have.
Good, good. Oh yeah, 1%. Oh, there are like a nice multiple of 100 items in the game.
No, quite. Badges are worth
Oh, okay,
less.
fine.
Okay.
So you have to do a couple of boss fights to get there,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Um,
So, I mean, I probably could have understood the hammer for this. Oh, that was it. Right.
so you've got to beat up Ribbon and a couple of
Yeah. Although this hasn't gone amazingly well. The hammer does more damage if you can get them with the follow through,
Okay,
i.e.
so it's like a
so
combo attack in a
you
way.
need to hit and then turn around
Okay.
is the aim. But surprisingly, I'm not very practiced with it.
Doing murder percent under time constraint is very reminiscent of last WASD. Yeah, that's what we ended it with as well.
The curse of being the last run.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, it's going to be a tradition at this point. I can. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's what I thought that phone call was. David, you might have to briefly stand up.
I am capable of doing that.
There we go.
Oh. Okay.
This is how packing up currently we are.
Right, it's a bit lower than I anticipated. Right, I thought I was going to be able to skip
Okay.
a fight. I'm now not convinced that I can.
You're trying to skip a fight, sorry.
Yeah, it occurs me in my lack of preparedness, not knowing whether or not I could actually could. Right.
These fights are often quite quick with items, right?
Yeah, I don't need that.
Okay.
Yeah, they are quicker when you've got the hammer. And you can use the hammer effectively.
How close are we to murder?
This is probably like another 5 minutes.
Cool.
All going well.
Ah, yes, you.
Yeah,
Extremely
that
quick
fight.
cutscene.
Right, there we go.
You are just taking chunks out of these bosses far
Yeah.
quicker than you could for them. Difference is night and day.
Yeah.
And they are.
Now,
No, not quite. So wait for this bit. And they go.
maybe not.
There we go.
There we go. managed to jump over my first attack, so my
Yeah.
reverse hammer combo actually go off.
Is it like a double swing? What's the combo for the hammer?
I mean, you just spam C, mostly.
Okay.
But yeah, ideally, to optimize damage, you need to do the first hit facing the opponent, and then turn around so that you hit them with
I see, okay.
the tail end of the rest of your swings, and then turn around again
So it's a little combo.
when you do the to get the penta combo, which is a small spinning attack. This is where I'm going to learn that getting items on the shop makes this faster. Right. There we go.
Right, okay. Oh, come on,
Feel my
David.
heart. I can feel my hand just beginning to tire.
Yeah. We are close to murder at this point, I think, aren't we?
Relatively. This is slightly on there, so it's good to get me here, but
Alright.
took some hits, but nothing knocked me off, of course.
Yeah, you didn't get knocked off the platform or anything, so that's not too bad. Murder in Sky Island. Why is it called Sky Island again?
Because it's in the sky, it's on a bit of land.
Right. Is
it's
it an
a
island,
village.
per chance? That's the hidden bit.
Yes. So this is how we just skip the vanilla fight, because we don't want to fight bosses any more than we really have to.
Nope.
Right. We can't really do any speed strats here because moving to a new screen takes more time than doing quick drops would save.
Mindful. Okay, well, we are now in Sky Island.
Oh.
Which is where the
this is floating graveyard.
Oh, sorry, this isn't. This is the graveyard. The background skybox is a bit similar.
Excellent. Ah,
This, I think, is the last boss before murder. Right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, final boss before murder.
I was hoping to get before inside one of these attacks, but
Yeah. These attacks are hard because the missiles in the air.
it's very doable, but like it's quite
Yeah, it
practice.
should be quite easy. Press it down. There we go. Right. Off to Sky Island we go.
After a small detour into this bit.
There we go. And up. Okay. Right. We are in Sky Island now. This is where the murder happens. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Ah, it's just up here, isn't it? No. Okay.
Yeah, no, we need to go across here, do a springboard.
Cool. Okay. I do remember it being a bit you fell down a lot when it didn't work.
Yes. I'm going to try and avoid that.
Here we go.
Right.
This is it. This is the murder bit.
Okay, well they're not moving at all. So we'll
You have
just
to
take two.
despawn them and respawn them. Oh.
Just going the complete wrong way.
So
Should
basically,
turn
if we
around
watch
a bit
this green lady for long enough, she may walk over the edge, and that is murder percent. It's not really murder; it's just sort of observing a death.
No. It's very much a murder.
Oh, you push them, don't you?
She's not moving. Right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Come back.
This is where everyone becomes engrossed by
Yes.
a random walk. Oh.
It's a completely RNG based. This. It's a in equal parts a test of patience and. Right. She's walking this way. Come on, keep going.
Come on. Come on. Have mercy on my soul.
What we really don't need is another 7-minute wait.
Come on. Yes. Come on. Will the other one get out of the way, or will they clip through each other? Oh.
No.
Oh.
Go on, go on,
Go on.
come on.
Oh.
You
Oh.
absolute tease.
You get back to that cliff edge.
Come on.
Come on.
You know you want to.
Come on. Come on.
Just-
Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. No. Come on.
Oh.
No. 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 No, he fell down.
It's
No,
fine.
Reese.
You're just as likely to do the exact same again.
Oh.
Just walking this way.
Come on.
Walking
Come
this
on.
way.
The
Yes.
townsfolk almost fell off by himself.
Yeah.
Sadly, they can't fall off
I
by
don't think they
themselves.
can. Their routing is
Yeah.
it's so that they can't do it. Oh, come on.
Yes, this way.
Come on.
She's given up.
Yes. Hearing some heckling from the audience.
Not going for it. One more. Hey.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Come on.
Don't
walk
do
to
this.
the left.
Don't do this to me.
Oh.
This is every bit as painful as I remember it.
I know.
I do this by myself,
Yeah.
and it happens like
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first
Oh,
minute.
oh, come on. Come on. Oh.
Clearly camera shy.
There are people gathered around the tech side of the desk, just panic and terror in their eyes. Yes, okay, that's a good start. It's a good opening
Step
move.
one.
No,
That is the wrong way to
that
face.
is the wrong way to face.
It's an even worse place to walk.
So don't walk that way. Turn and face the other way. You do. Oh. Reset. They're not to. Oh, okay. They're turning back. They need like 3 more steps this way, right?
The look I get in these games is phenomenal.
This is incredible. Look. Okay, right. Good first move.
Okay.
Good first move.
Come on.
Come on.
If the police ever come and ask for witnesses, we have 997 viewers, so that's an awful lot of witnesses.
Oh, okay. Do we need 1 more or 2 more walks?
2 more.
2 more. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Don't you dare turn around. Don't you dare turn around.
I do not need more waiting in my
Come on.
life.
Come on.
Yes!
Oh, congratulations.
And
that is the final run of WASD.
Okay, we're done.
We're going to do a
Alright.
quick closing down. I think we're going to go pretty much straight into that, right?
Big shout out to
Yes,
all
we
of
are.
the Rabi
Because
Ribi
we
speedrunning
need to be
Discord,
out of here
VGM.
fairly quickly. Right.
Okay, I'm going to turn these off.
Let's move on. And apologies for the
That's
incredibly
alright.
scuffed run in the panicked time I had.
All right, we'll be there momentarily. Yeah, it's just me and you. WASD outro, let's go. Hey. You ready, Jay? Waiting. I know.
Just do it like this. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
All right, we ready to go?
Yeah. Just say.
All right, so that's the end of Warwick's Awesome Speedruns and Demos 2020. So thank you for sticking around, all 900 viewers. We lost front page coverage about an hour and a half ago, but it's been impressive to see everyone stick around. We'd like to, first off, just say how amazing this WASD has been. Thank you everyone that's been involved in the organisation, helping, etc. We've smashed records left, right and centre in terms of WASD, and we've raised a total for special effect of £2,267.94, I think it was, like some amount. That we haven't included bit donations in that, so bit donations will take it just above 2008, 22.80, I think.
Yeah. Our final donation amount was £2,267.94.
Yep.
Exactly like you said.
Nice. Yeah, with that, I think I just want to thank our sponsors. So we've got Noble Chairs, who sadly have gone. So we're on downgraded chair.
We have thanked Noble Chairs.
Yeah, we have thanked Noble Chairs. We would like to thank Monster for providing a bunch of beverages, which we got through a surprising number of.
We've got about 100 left.
Yep, Overclockers UK, Colink, and Endgame Gear for providing raffle prizes, as well as Belong Gaming Arenas for providing a bunch of computers and hardware that we have used on the stream, but has since been put away and shipped off back to game headquarters, wherever it is in the United Kingdom. So we'll be putting out information about WASD 2021 if you'd like to get involved in the coming months. It'll be sometime around this year. We don't operate on a 6-monthly thing. I think it's just too stressful for the organisers.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to hear more, follow us on Twitter at Warwick Speedrun. And if you go to wasd.warwick.gg, you'll find a Discord link and previous VODs. The VODs from this will go up on the YouTube channel there, and you can join our Discord where you'll also find out information.
Sometime after this, after we finished, and over the coming weeks, we'll go through our raffle draw and
tomorrow, hopefully.
Yes, and the winners will be contacted by the email addresses you provided.
Yes.
An announcement will be made in our Discord.
Yes. So if you win, congratulations. If you haven't, well, commiserations, but you've donated to a worthy cause. But without further ado, over and out from us at WASD. I'm Tankski.
I'm Coach.
I'm Jay.
Person behind the stream is Jay, and
I'm Sam.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and have a good evening.
Cool, thank you.
Goodbye.
See ya.